everyone. Welcome to the maiden episode of my YouTube channel. And of course, it's also the launch of my own YouTube channel, My Season of Life. Life at 60 and beyond. Well, I am Malu Cervantes, okay? And I'm sure you're wondering, okay, who am I? And don't worry, we will get to know each other. You get to know me, I'll get to know you episode after episode. And I guess the most important thing that I would like to share with you in this maiden episode will be responses to three questions because these are the questions that my friends have been asking me. Okay, the first question there is, why this channel and why now? Why not launch it maybe next year, 2025? And why not have launched it, okay, much earlier? In fact, my friends, have been telling me to launch this year 2020 when the pandemic caused everyone to stay home, okay, because of the lockdown. I said I wasn't ready then. Okay, then I'm ready now. You'll find that out much later. And of course, the question of why the title, My Season of Life, life at 60 and beyond. Right? So let's dive in. It all started when I woke up one morning and all of a sudden I realized I'm 60. I'm a senior and with a senior ID card to boot. Right? And as I stared at the face, okay, in the mirror, an existential angst just gripped over me. So I'm sure you're wondering, what existential angst? What is that? Well, the simplest definition that I could think of is that it is a feeling of profound, okay, dread and apprehension. I guess when you say dread, another term for that is fear. Apprehension could be worry. And why all of a sudden? How come this dread just somehow, just barge into my thoughts? And then just right there, the big questions of life have started to fill in. And let me share with you the four, you know, existential questions that really haunted me. The first one is this: is this Malu? Is this all there is to life? All right, I sometimes I really wonder, and I thought, well, I graduated at age 20 from a top competitive exclusive school for girls in the country, in the Philippines, with a degree of a Bachelor of Arts major in political science. And the rest of the 40 years, I labored to where I am right now, a highly paid consultant in my field of expertise. My friends would tell me, hey, Malu, you've got it made. And yet, that morning when I stared in the mirror, it's not enough. It's really not enough. And this next question floored me, sorry. It says, what have I really accomplished? Imagine asking that. Okay. You know, um, I was 28 when I established my first um, own consulting company. And at that age, 28, I was its managing director. I was presenting to the management committee of big multinational companies. I would hobnob with their executives, right, at age 28, huh? And it was during that time. It's even during the time of women's liberation movement, where women, have to break the glass ceilings to be able to compete with men. And I became the youngest consultant in my field, slugging out with men. And And yet I have to deal with this. What have I really accomplished? You know, my friends told me, Malu, we would like to switch, with you in your place at a heartbeat. And yet, that's the thing. And yet, all right, it brought me to the next question. Okay, so is this the life that I really wanted? Okay, are there still territories which need to be explored? Is this really, the life that I have dreamed about? You know, a lot of what ifs, what ifs, what ifs. And basically, that's the one that really hit me. I just remembered what Stephen Covey, said in his book. You may have reached the top of the ladder. Okay? That means you have, achieved all your goals. And then at the end, you realize the ladder was leaning on the wrong wall. Okay? No wonder you don't feel happy. You don't really feel fulfilled. And that is what I was afraid of. You know, and this is really, I guess, very near to the reason why I, chose to launch this channel. Okay, what is my life going to be at 60 and beyond? You know, medyo narcissistic. Yeah, like, will I still be productive? Meaning, can I still do the things that I used to do? Like back to back sessions for 2 consecutive weeks, I would do a session, daily, 8 to 5, then the next day, the next day, the next day. And then I would pack up and leave, and then, I will leave again for another location and then another client. That's my idea of productive then. So I was scared that I may not be that productive again. And of course, you know, um, will I still be attractive? Yeah, just like women. Will I still be sexy, attractive? Will I still be sought after, by my clients? Uh, Especially if they're a new breed of young consultants, and of course, in the personal relationship side, will I still be desired by my husband? You know, I'm sure these questions, have also intrigued you, when you reach 60, because this is the channel for you and for us. Maybe if you're 25, you may not be able to relate, but then again, it will help you prepare because everybody is getting there, no? Now, if I knew then what I know now, because I am currently a certified Gestalt life coach, then I could have coached myself and made the transition, not really easier, but a lot less messier, and maybe it's smoother, maybe. So that is the why for this channel, and why now, because I can share with you my experiences, both both great and both painful as I, transition. But most importantly, I can share with you professional tools that I use to life coach my clients. So I guess that answers, the first two questions. Now, the question of why the title? Why the title? My season of life and life at 60 and beyond. As a learning and development consultant, right? I develop bespoke programs. Bespoke means custom design, customized to meet the needs of my client companies in terms of how to help their people maximize their potential. And I've designed a lot of programs, and the program that always gets the heart of people is a program on building their dream life and coming up, with a roadmap and going on a road trip towards that. And one of the classic as the exercise that I make them undergo, and then I help them do that, is the seasons of life. It's the seasons of life. And so, based on actuarial science, they said that the life expectancy of people in the 20th century, it's really 75 to 80, and that's where they base their computation about, how much amortization you can afford, how much premiums and all of that. It's really based on 75 to 80. So this is what the exercise is all about. I ask them to get a piece of paper, divide it into four, okay, to correspond to the seasons of nature. Okay. Example, okay, and break down the 80 into 2 decades. So the season of spring, I entitled it blossoming, and this is age 0 to 21. All right. In nature, when you say spring, you talk about flowers budding, you talk about buds, you talk about birds. You can hear them tweeting again, and the bees, pollinating flowers and all of that. And this corresponds to what? Okay, to birth, and then high school, graduation, puppy love, first crushes. It's so nice to be in love. Okay, and then they go into the summer of their life. So from age 22 to 44. And I call this creating. You know why? Because we are at the height of our beauty, our youth, our strength. And when you talk about summer, what do you talk about? Sun, fun, sand, the beaches, and then surf. You can do anything. Really, life, you think you're invincible. And corresponding, to our life, this is where we start families, we get married, we build a career, we experience success, in making money. Why? Because we have, to support our families. All right, we have the strength to do that. And of course, life continues. So now it's autumn or fall from 45 to 65. And I call that transitioning, right? The fall is a beautiful season. Okay, why? You will have the colors of sunset, the song, falling leaves, of red and gold, that kind of song, and crimson. And so, what does that correspond to our life? And that would be what? Midlife. Whoa. For us women, what? Perimenopause, and then menopause for some of us. Okay? Come to think of it, I experienced my perimenopausal stage at age 35. Okay? I was still in my summer, and I was already perimenopausal, and I had my menopause, which is really what? Cessation of the menses, right? At age 40. Man, I had it early. Okay, anyway. Then preparing for retirement. But really, autumn, the season of nature, is beautiful. It's really my favorite. Then, what do you have? 66 onwards, that is what I call slowing down. It corresponds to winter, right? The gray sky corresponds to gray hair, okay? And, snow-covered terrains, all you can see will be white, although it will glisten in the sunlight, okay? Trees without leaves, barren, the concept of barren. So now in our life, it's a period of contemplation and a period of legacy building, legacy living. So this exercise they will do, and it will start, where they are. If there are millennials, maybe they're in creating. So they're supposed to come up with their goals and what they want to achieve. And, it's really road mapping. And that is the reason why that. So, okay, life at 60 and beyond. All right, this is the autumn of our life. That is what I will keep on repeating, the autumn of life. You know what? It may be transitioning, but I believe, and we will do it together. I believe that this can be the best years of our life. And that is the reason for the channel. We will hold hands together. We will traverse this. We will learn together. We will grow together. We will have fun together. That is the entire overarching mission of this channel. So, do you want to join us? Join the gang? You see there the bell, right? You click that bell, and you will be notified when the next episode, when the next journey will come in. And you know, I would really appreciate you telling me how you feel about this channel, what issues you are dealing with at this point in our life, and basically, again, I would welcome you. We will upload, okay, our episodes twice a week, right? Tuesdays and Fridays, so that you have enough time to really digest and really do the exercises, but we're in it together. So click that button, and Malu is going to see you, okay, the next time. Thank you.